Hello, today is April 28th, 2022. I walked around the neighborhood and trying to get all those flowering trees identified. And I cannot identify the species names and everything, but common name I could tell. This is Serviceberry. Very nice shape of the tree, and the flowers are, it's not the big and gaudy flowers, but very nice, dainty. And this is chokecherry, and also this is commonly planted, along the houses and streets, and very nice fragrance, and some berries form after that. This is a little bit too early to see the full potential of these beautiful trees, but definitely this is one of my favorites, flowering trees. This is the sugar maple, and a distinct flower. It's hanging flower. It's very different from other maple trees like Norway maple or red maple, and so kind of easily identified. This is of course birch, and it doesn't have much features there except this white trunk. This Forsythia, this is one of the earliest shrubs that bloom in the spring, and during this time you can clip the roses, what I learned. It's not too late, it's not too early to clip the roses. This is the maple trees. I think the red maple, but I'm not sure. I think the red maple. This is a cottonwood, huge trees, and cottonwood also species and the various species there, and I think identification is kind of difficult to identify the species, so I just leave it there. But you can see the cottonwood is usually huge trees. Now this is definitely ornamental cottonwoods, I think. And there are lots of droppings on the street. This is of course crabapple. This is like a magnificent size, huge size in the residential area here. Somebody else's yard, they planted this big white flowering crabapple. Very nice. Okay, so this one, I don't know what it is. It looks like a crabapple, and but there's no flowers. So, and this tree trunk, this indicates that maybe like a sweet apple trees, and but I cannot see any flowers here, unless I missed it already, but I don't think so. The other apple trees are blooming right now rapidly, but this particular trunk is like a telltale sign of some identification keys there. So this one I couldn't identify what they are, but I will try to look for this later here and try to see if I could identify these trees. It's facing the streets, therefore the city planted this one, and you can see there's a apple-like fruit dropped, I think, from this tree, and I picked up, and it looks like an apple to me. So in some year they flower, or some year they don't. I don't know. This is crabapple. It's beautiful, like a pink flowering crabapple, which is very nice, beautiful. This is another crabapple, which is white flowering, which is very nice as well. Beautiful. And there's another crabapple here, and this one has this little tinge of red. And yeah, I don't know what the variety is. I'd like to know, because this is also tremendously profusely has fruits in the fall, and fruit itself is very appreciated in the fall, I think, because it's pretty. This is the crabapple planted very close to the building, the house, which is, a mistake for, from landscape planning point of view. But anyway, I think this one growing fine. This is Honeylocust. The flower hasn't come out yet, and the leaves started to come out a little bit. So I just have to wait for this one. Crabapple, another crabapple. This is Serviceberry, which is also very beautiful, and the flowers are distinct, kind of a tassel type of thing. I think the Serviceberry is very, very recommended from a landscape point of view. This is ash, and I think a while ago I was wondering what kind of a tree that is. But now I know. It's Crabapple again. Yeah, it's springtime, it's beautiful. But in my mind, I think Crabapple is probably overplanted everywhere in the city streets. This is Norway Maple, and already this one has leaves start to come out. The flowers are still there, green petals, green flowers, stems are kind of elongated a little bit longer. Very nice. This is a Bradford Pair. Flowers are beautiful. You could see this particular trees all over in this area. I planted a lot. This is, I think, the red maple. It's already this seed pod is hanging on it. But I think the typical red maple Samura. This is the ash tree again, green ash, and it's like a grove of this brown bundle, and I think the flowers are not that distinct, but as a tree you can see it's like a very interesting effect of this particular flowers. I think white ash has white flowers, I believe. So I would say this is the green ash. This is choke cherry again, very pretty and very, very fragrant. I love this particular trees.